It's a very lovely afternoon. Welcome to the Youth Empowerment Show right here on Pan-African Television. My name is Makiza Mishling Latifa, and I'm sitting in for your regular host and a person of Richmond, Mufasa. On this afternoon, on the show, we're going to be engaging some very youthful gentleman and lady from the University College of Management Studies who are going to be having a conversation about the upcoming Wocom week celebration. Right, so hello, Marie Rose Ehi, I got the name right? Okay, so she is the Wocom for the University College of Management Studies, and then I also have Perry Otu Jr., who is also the Vice President of the SRC for Ucoms. Okay, so you're both welcome to the show. Thank you. So, is it so often that you have Wocom's week celebration? Because I've been in tertiary and we rarely had the Wocom's week celebration. We usually do the SRC week. So is this a new something that your office is instituting?
Yeah, thank you. Before I start, I'll send my greetings to all viewers. Okay. University College of Management Studies and all the women across the globe. With the Women's Week celebration, I don't know. I've gone through the internet and other stuff, and I think it's always happened in a union, maybe a UN and something of that sort. But in our country, no, I've not come across it. I feel I'm the first person doing this.
Okay, so what's the, before I bring you into the conversation, what's the idea behind celebrating the Wocom's week at Ucoms?
When I came to PA, I'm actually passionate about women's success. Okay. So that is what motivated me to start the whole thing. So I decided, okay, so using a day or two to organize the whole thing, let me make it broad. Okay. To make it Women's Week celebration. Wow, that's beautiful. So let me bring you into the conversation. You are the Vice President for the SRC of Ucom. So you work hand in hand with her. She has told us about the fact that she wants to see women succeed. There's a reason why she's tried to put together a Wocom's week celebration. From where you sit?
Okay, so from where I sit, we give her the maximum support from the SRC office as to her working with offering us with the Women's Week celebration. Okay. This has been her passion since assuming office, and she actually wants to eradicate the gender-based violence. Okay. That is actually in the system. So that's her policy she wants to, and we are giving her our maximum support. Okay. So what's the theme for the Women's Week celebration? Before we come down to the activities that are lined up for this particular celebration, what's the theme? Do you have a theme for the celebration? What's the theme?
The theme is Empowered Women, Empower Women.
Empowered Women, Empower Women. So you are an empowered woman, so you are hoping to empower other women.
Yeah, so I'm bringing in women that they've seen it all, that they've gone far, to talk to most of them.
So give us the names. What are some of the names that you...
We have Honorable Sylvia. We have Honorable Hima, the NUC Secretary. Okay. Being on board. We have Honorable Tina being on board. We have a lot of them.
A lot of them. So when is this activity going to take place?
It's starting on 25th of this month to 27th.
25th to 27th, that's like 3 days?
Friday to Sunday.
Friday to Sunday, yes. And that is all going to be on the campus of Ucoms?
Exactly. Yes.
Specific venues and schools that you're going to be having the celebration?
Everything is going to be on campus, the University College of Management Studies, close to the West Osmo, SEC Junction.
Okay, so tell us some of the activities. I know there's going to be like a symposium or a seminar of the sort where the students are going to be hearing from these empowered women who are going to empower them. Aside that, what else are you doing to celebrate the Wocom's week at Ucoms?
Okay, the first day is themed He for She agenda.
He for She agenda. Yes. That sounds interesting.
So that is where we are bringing in the men to support us fully. Okay. That they are going to create that social connection with us to be a mentor. So whatever we are doing on the He for She is with the men. We are doing this in case we don't want to go in a way like saying we can do better, so we always have to do things our own way. This time we are involving the men to take away the social barriers so that we all come together to give us our full support, which will be equal opportunities and equal responsibilities.
Okay, so aside the fact that you're doing a he for she campaign, is that what it's called? Agenda, to ensure that the men are also a part of the gender discussion. What else are you doing?
We are doing a skills training on the second day, which is 28th of March.
Okay.
Which it's saying she boss.
She boss.
So we want the ladies to have not just the tertiary certificate, but also something to move you out there.
Okay.
So when you go outside the school, you have something to do with your own skills that you've learned from the school. So we are doing makeup, I doing beads making, CCTV, camera fixing, hair making, and other stuff.
And is all of that free?
Yes, please. It's free.
Oh, okay. So they get a certificate after they participate?
Yes, please.
Oh. And in one day, are they going to be able to, take all of that? It depends on how serious you are, actually, because... Right?
I'm not sure it's going to be one because it's going to be in sections. So if you're interested in beads making, you go there. If you're interested in makeup, you go there.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be in
brilliant.
sections.
So let me bring you into the conversation. He for she agenda. What do you have to say about that? And how is that, going to contribute towards the much, empowered women that we are, looking for in the near future?
Okay, so this has been a difficult task for ladies to pick up some political roles or some roles in the social life. Yeah. So this he for she or she boss, he for she agenda will bridge the gap that has been between men taking a leadership position and ladies also taking the position. So this will expose them to take a leadership role.
So, but let me put you in the spot though. What really is the problem or the challenge that a lot of women are facing, which is why they are shying away from taking up roles in politics? Because half of the times we can talk about the fact that politics in itself is some way. And so when you're a woman and you want to venture into that, you find people calling you rude, disrespectful, and all of that. What, from where you said, what really is the challenge, and how can we solve this problem beyond your empowered to empower agenda?
Okay, so first of all, one of the challenges is be the culture based. Okay, so some cultures fund on ladies taking a leadership role.
Okay.
And as part of our project, we also talk on that and give more insights about that. And also some ladies feel shy. They feel shy to get exposed to the market, outside market. So we'll give them the opportunity to explore more and pick up leadership roles.
Beautiful. What's the response so far? I'm sure you've, made it known in school. You've announced that you're going to have this celebration. How geared towards the celebration are the students on campus?
We're having good response. Even outside the school, our sisters, universities, they're all getting involved.
Okay. So is there any other information you'd like to put across with regards to your Wocoms Week celebration, which is happening 25th to 27th?
25th to 27th.
Okay.
I think the 27th we have dinner.
Oh wow!
From 6 to 10. Of course,
I like the dinner part of the conversation.
So I'll just use this opportunity to invite every woman, all those women across the school. Maybe the women commissioner. Yes. Let me invite the women's commissioner. So I'm inviting all the women's commissioner.
Okay, so there are women's commissioners across campuses that are coming. Are you talking about the Ucoms campus or other tertiary universities? Okay. And is this in partnership with any specific organization? It's just the SRC of the school that is...
so we're in partnership with Crossmark Marketing.
Oh, okay,
and we want to appreciate them for their efforts. Their time. They're really helping, doing a lot. We want to appreciate them. Yes.
Okay, so before I let you go, in the long term, what are you hoping to achieve? Is this something that is going to be, happening more often, or is this just during your tenure that you're going to have a Wocoms Week celebration, or successive Wocoms are also going to take up this initiative?
Yes, I believe they will, but personally, because of my interest in the women field, I have a foundation that I will continue from there after school.
What's your foundation?
Marigold Foundation.
Marigold Foundation. Yes, what does it do?
We take care of the girl child to womanhood.
Okay.
So we go to communities, we support the girl child. If some are very good in school, some the teenage pregnancy, they are drop out from school, so we support such students.
Okay. So you support young girls to ensure that they become empowered women who are going to take up leadership roles. Okay. So is there any number we can reach you on if there are people who are watching, and I mean, especially from the other universities who would like to be a part of your Wocoms Week celebration?
Okay, you can reach me on 0556 320 988.
Repeat it again.
0556 320 988.
0556 320 988. So you can reach Marie Rose Ehui, who is the Wocom for Ucoms, University College of Management Studies, for the Wocoms Week celebration. They are going to be having a 3-day or a 2-day activity, which starts from 25th of March 2022 to the 27th of March 2022, right there at their university's campus. There's the She-Boss, which is going to be focusing on skills training. That is on 26th. And then on 25th, you have the Empowered, a seminar or a symposium. So you can walk us through that lineup, and then we can end the conversation once again, for the sake of those that are watching us from 25th, 26th, 27th, what's happening, and then we can end the conversation.
But the first day we have a technical seminar. We are going to be empowered to the empowered women, and also we will have other resource personnel to come on board to talk to us. Yes, that is the first day. And the second day we have the She-Boss, which goes with the skills training. And the third day is the dinner day. Which it's going to be from 6 to 10 p.m.
That's beautiful. I'm sure it also gives you an opportunity to network, especially for those that are coming from other campuses. So do you have any final words, Vice President of the SRC?
I'd like to invite all the alumni, all the presidents in our sister schools, our tertiary schools, to take part in this.
Thank you so much. She's put the number across. This is all about the Ucoms Wocom Week celebration. It's going to be a 3-day activity, 25th, 26th, 27th. Where you'd have to be is the University College of Management Studies for their Wocoms Week celebration. I've been in conversation with Marie Rose Ehui. She's the Women's Commissioner for Ucoms, and also Perry Otu Jr., who is the Vice President for the SRC of Ucoms. Let's take a quick break. We're back with more. This is the Youth Empowerment Television Show.
Trasacco Estates, home to Accra's most beautiful and luxurious homes, presents its newest addition, Trasacco Springs, a premium master planned community of service plots surrounded by an exhaustive list of amenities. The gated community of Tema to Accra Motorway presents you the finest opportunity to own a land that suits your preferred size, budget, and payment terms. Trasacco Springs is open to you for development. Our on-site sales executives are ready. Call on 055 659 2658.
To it, he's been dispossessed by Benatti though, and how about that from Neymar? Brilliant, quite incredible from the Brazilian.
Cheesy Pizza will always be by your side, celebrating with you in moments of joy and happiness. Enjoy your everyday life with a slice of Cheesy Pizza. Cheesy Pizza, your way.
Hello, information.
Madam!
Me, I have still not got the money for that list of expensive building materials you sent to me. The price of the iron rods have been increased too much, added.
Madam, relax. Look, that's not why I even called. I just visited IPCP, where the engineers told me everything about Trasacco fast floor.
Trawanko, please, those people are expensive. Are they not the people building those big houses in town? I beg those cash and guys.
Madam, in fact, I used to think the same until I visited their office today, and they gave me an estimate of how much it will cost. No more, the estimate is free. It's cheaper than the one I even sent you.
Wow.
Building contractors, foremen, masons. Visit IPCP, the Trasaco Fast Floor. Engineers will assist you build an affordable, faster and stronger building.
Oh, madam. It is done.
Wow.
Trasaco Fast Floor. Stronger, faster and affordable.
This is a Trasaco construction product.
You're welcome back from that break. This is the Youth Empowerment Television Show right here on Pan-African Television. My name is Makiza Micheline Latifa, and I'm sitting in for your regular host, Richie Amufa Sapon. We've had the first phase of the conversation where we engaged some SRC representatives from the University College of Management Studies about the upcoming Wocom Week celebration. And this is the second phase of the show where we're going to be engaged in Stephen Selassie Asio. I got the name right.
Right.
I tried.
Yes.
You want to mention it yourself?
So.
So I did well with the pronunciation. And he's the coordinator of Black History Festivals, America, Europe, Asia, and the Caribbean. So we are going to be having a conversation about your Black History Festival.
Sure.
Okay, so I mean the name sounds, nice and everything. Before we're having an unofficial conversation about its correlation or relation with the Black History Month, and you were telling me some very important stuff. You want to take us through that?
So I want to use the opportunity to say a very big thank you to Pan-African TV and to the Youth Empowerment TV show for having me this afternoon. Black history is a very interesting aspect of the world's history. So there's no global history or world history without Black history.
Yeah.
And stepping into this building, you get to see pictures of icons who have made history for the Pan-African race.
I mean, we are Pan-African television, so...
So it's such a pride for me to be here. So Black history has its fiber into the global history in many ways. So the Black History Month celebration of the United States is very loud because, the role United States plays in global economy. So a lot of people tend to assume that Black History Month is celebrated only in February. But interestingly, Black History Month is celebrated throughout the year, depending on where you are across the globe. For example, the Black History Month celebration for the people of the United Kingdom happens in October. Then the people in the Caribbean have a special celebration for their history, which happens in the last week of July into the first week of August, which has to be the day 1st of August, which was the day on which slaves in the Caribbean were officially made free.
Set free.
So they celebrate that with carnivals and musical concerts and a number of activities. So you get to realize that Black History Month is not celebrated only in the month of February. It only has to be celebrated in the United States for the people of America, mostly in the month of February.
Okay, so what category do you have the Black History Festival falling under? And when was it instituted as well?
Interestingly, we get our roots from Carter G. Woodson, who started a Black History Month celebration way back in the early 1920s. Then it was first called the Negro Week celebration, and then of course through the civic movement in the United States it shifted into Black History Week, and then the United States government made it official in the 1970s as a Black History Month. But the Black History Festivals is actually a celebration that was coined out of the essence of connecting the African diaspora, the rich African diaspora in Europe, in Asia, in the Caribbean, in the Americas, to the African continent. Ghana has taken a good leap by hosting the Year of Return 2 years ago, which brought in a circle of African diasporans in the United States who brought a lot more than we were expecting. It went beyond tourism. It went towards the heritage, them getting to know about their heritage, what happened during the slave trade, where were they coming from, tracing their history, and getting to know the culture in which they are connected. That is the essence of the Black History Festival. So the Black History Festival was instituted by young Africans, led by myself and other group of young Africans on the continent, who connected with the African Union Mission, as well in the United States, as well as other organizations like the Jacobs Abbey Global Institute of Leadership in the United States, and the Wilson Center also in the United States, and other partners. So we teamed up to inaugurate or commence this program, basically to build ties between the African diaspora and the African continent to promote our rich history, our heritage, culture, promote tourism, arts, and also promote our innovation, not forgetting the relevance of our global economy today, which is trade and investment. So basically this platform is to build a bridge between the African diaspora and the African continent.
Beautiful. And also an opportunity for people to come home, not just home, but to learn about, you know, their heritage and their history and all of that as well. How long has this been running for?
This has been running since November 2021.
2021.
Yeah, we had the inaugural edition just a few days or weeks ago. We had the inaugural edition in Washington, D.C. Between the 21st of February to the 27th of February in conjunction with the African Union Mission.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So what are some of the activities you're going to be doing to mark this very important Black History Festival? And the date as well? Exactly.
So it's a seasonal program, so it officially commences in the month of April and runs into February. So February every year climaxes the Black History Festival season. So we inaugurated, as I said earlier, it has a number of activities. In February we had a number of activities. It was a week-long celebration where we brought in stakeholders, ambassadors of African Union member states. We had representatives of the US government, and then we also had representatives of African diasporan organizations, as well as some interest groups that believe in the African cause. So in this celebration, we had the government of Ghana taking the center stage, because, you know, Ghana is the trade capital of Africa. And undoubtedly, Ghana is the gateway to Africa because of our strong tourism positioning. And we confirmed that 2 years ago. So the Republic of Ghana, led by the Office of the President, special thanks to the Senior Presidential Advisor of the Republic of Ghana, Honorable Yao Osafo Mafo. He led the entourage or the team of the Republic of Ghana in conjunction with some other officials from the Ghana Investment Promotion Authority, the Ghana Export Promotion Authority, the Ghana Free Zones Authority, as well as the Ghana, there's a Global Africa Trade Advisory Chamber. We also had the Ghana Enterprises Agency also supporting this initiative. So this entourage was led the team of entrepreneurs and delegates from Ghana. We also had a number of entrepreneurs from Ghana who exhibited during this program. So we had the US Africa Trade Development Forum on Monday. On Tuesday, we had the Made in Africa Expo, where we exposed some of the African brands to the diaspora. Then on Wednesday, we had a very interesting discourse where we had to discuss media in Africa. You know, the key role Pan-African TV is playing, educating people on the relevance of our history and today's relevant issues. So it's important we understand the relevance of media to the African perspective, telling our own story in our own way on our own platforms. So we had a Media in Africa dialogue on Wednesday, and then through the week we had opportunity to visit some of the historical sites in America that has a connotation to African history. And then we had the History Day, where we had an engagement with some professors of the historically Black universities in the United States. Then on Saturday we had a special program with the African Union Mission Permanent Representative, Ambassador Hilda Suka-Mafuzi, and 6 other African Union member state ambassadors to the United States, also with the Deputy or the Vice President of the World Bank and other notable personalities joining us to climax the week-long celebration. And we also had the African Youth Envoy also joining the program with other notable personalities. So that's how we launch it. But throughout the year, we're going to be having interesting activities. We're going to be officially launching here in Ghana in June, but we'll have a stakeholder dialogue led by key agencies. As I mentioned, agencies related to our tourism, trade, in industries, as well as export, entrepreneurship, and not forgetting our traditional authorities.
Most definitely.
The history of Africa will not be complete if we eliminate the role of traditional authorities, because they are the custodians of our history, they are the custodians of our culture and heritage. So we'll be involving them in this stakeholder dialogue, and some of the embassies like the US Embassy, the European Union, and of course our sixth region, which is the representative of the Caribbean, in launching it in Ghana. And then we'll be visiting some other African countries to whip up interest, register delegates and exhibitors who will be ready to join the program. So in October, we'll be in Europe.
That's October.
October. We'll be having the celebration of Black History Month in Europe. And then in the first week of August, we'll be in Barbados to join them celebrate the Emancipation Day with a special Black History Caribbean edition, Festival Caribbean edition, and then we'll be back in US. The coming year is going to be exciting. It's a full month celebration. So begin to book your holiday schedules.
But I'm interested to know, which of these activities are we going to have here in Ghana, though?
Yes, so as I said earlier, in June we'll be having the stakeholder forum.
So the stakeholder forum is going to be happening.
We're working with you guys on that.
Of course,
so
we are all for it. We are all for it. I mean, as I said earlier, anything that has to do with Pan-Africanism, Pan-African Television is all for it, and we're looking forward to, partnering with you for this very important agenda. And I see something about a celebration of U.S.-Africa ties and exchange. Let's talk a bit about that because it's, captured boldly on your magazine as well.
So the United States plays a key role in the economy of Africa. Specifically, let's talk about the Ghanaian context, from power to exports to even currently leadership development. If you've heard of the Yale program, of which I'm a proud alumni, the Young African Leaders Initiative and other exchange programs have played a key role in grooming the leadership capital of Africa. For example, we have over 23,000 young Africans that have been trained by the State Department of America. That is a huge investment into Africa. So we need to get to a point where we have a dialogue to discuss, okay, what is the next phase of our bilateral relations? What is America expecting from Africa, and what do we also expect from them going forward with regards to Agenda 2063? So this platform was actually instituted as part of the celebrations for the America's version of the Black History Festival to give access to the key institutions that border around trade, trade industry and investment, to discuss how can we do business better. For example, during our first edition in America some few weeks ago, one of the key problems that we face, or Africans in the diaspora face, is export of goods from Africa to America. The cost of doing it is high, and there's a lot of monopoly. So people have it. It's very expensive to access African goods. If you want to buy our food products, the spices you enjoy here, it may be times 3, times 4, times 5 the price, adding prevailing rates of our dollar CD exchange rate. So those were some of the concerns that were voiced out, and this platform gives us the opportunity to discuss them dispassionately. Having people from the diaspora, Africans from the diaspora, sitting face to face with entrepreneurs and authorities from the continent helps in partnership with some of the institutions of U.S. trade, like the U.S. Africa Development Fund, the USAIDs, the Prosper Africa, sitting around the same table, having a discussion on the passionate points that affect our trade. We have the AFCFTA. How does it log into the ongoing Africa Growth Opportunity Act, which is AGOA? How does it connect? So this platform actually gives us opportunity. So
these are all discussions that you have. Kind courtesy the Black History Festival. I see. And so far, what has the response been like since you started with this particular project?
It's been amazing.
The participation, the responses, and the way forward as well.
It's been amazing. Participation has been amazing, as I said earlier. In our first edition, we had, for the very first time, I was told, and I stand to be corrected, This is the first time Africa is leading the celebration of African American history. You know, usually it is Americans in Ghana who gather to celebrate, or Americans in America who are of African origin who gather to celebrate. But the first time we've had Africans teaming up with African Americans to celebrate. So this alone was a singular success for us. Secondly, the bringing together of agencies. We had agencies from Ghana representing they're serving as icons of the other 55 African states that were represented there, having dialogue with the diaspora on the future of our continent. Remittances, we know as of now, gives Africa more money than aid. So if you can get...
Not to catch you, but what does the future look like? I mean, because you have done a lot of consulting, stakeholder consultations and dialoguing on the future of, you know, Africa in terms of trade and all of that as well. What does it look like?
It looks good. As I was stating some few minutes ago, remittances from relatives in the diaspora to the continent gives us much more revenue than the aid that we get from development partners. So if we could tap into the African diaspora to attract investment, partnerships, building of industries, Africa will shoot forward in the global economy and will not be a dependency continent as it seems to be in the play of global economics, but we'll be able to harness the rich resources we have in the diaspora. So the future for Africa is great, and the Black History Festival seeks to be that tool that will attract mass investments from African diaspora onto the continent to support the various industries, not forgetting the professional archives of the Africans who are in the diaspora, who are either in the engineering sector, agri sector, or all other sectors, education. All the sectors we are trying to develop here, we have Africans already leading the pack there. When we went for the festival, one of the illustrious of the land, the son of Dr. Parkway Sindum, was recognized by the U.S. President, Joe Biden, for his achievements in the area of neurosurgery or neuromedicine. And that is a big achievement for us. If we can tap into this huge human capital in the diaspora, I think it will be very easy for us to leapfrog our development and also boost our economy and be able to stand toe to toe or shoulder to shoulder with the rest of the world.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This looks like a very huge project. Let's talk about some of the challenges you faced in terms of putting this whole idea together.
Of course, the money part. Pulling the resources, having a week's program, not in Ghana, not in any African country, but in the United States, requires a lot of money. And we are very grateful to the GIPC, the Ghana Enterprise Agency, for really supporting us. The second challenge that we face had to do with diplomatic affairs or diplomatic relations. You know, organizing a program of this magnitude, the question comes up, who is organizing it? Then they get to find out it's some young Africans from the continent. Oh, what is your diplomatic positioning? Are you an ambassador or are you a minister of state? So we had issues with our diplomatic relations. So it got to a point where you have to engage some embassies, you have to engage, we have to engage at a point the Congressional Black Caucus of the United States Congress. And the question was, who are you? So then we had issues dealing with some of these institutions because this was the inaugural edition. They were not aware of the people, even though they knew our programs and projects we've done in the past, or they knew their personalities. They had issues in who are we dealing with? Are we dealing with the African government or the African Union, or are we dealing with the Republic of Ghana? So I think that was one of the challenges we also
And how
faced.
were you able to, you know, address that?
Well, as I said earlier, special thanks to Honorable Yawasaf Mafo.
Okay.
Could you imagine the senior minister or senior presidential advisor was actually there in the United States to chair this program, alongside with the African Union permanent representative. So that really helped. The office of the presidential advisor was very helpful, and also special thanks to Honorable Yawasaf for his assistant, Mr. Habibu Adams, and to Mr. Dominic Odro of the Global Africa Trade Advisory Chambers. They did well to get us these institutions even though we could not reach out to them. And our good relations with the African Union also was very helpful. So going forward, we're looking forward to have these engagements, stakeholder engagements on the continent, to ensure that we have all governments and the African Union coming on board with us to ensure that we don't face these bottlenecks in the future.
Okay, so I was going to ask, what's next for the Black History Festival?
In April 2022, just some few days from now, we are going to officially open our registration portal for people who want to have the opportunity to be delegates in our various programs, either in the Caribbean or the one in Europe before the main one in February 2023. The portal will be open for us to begin to process, profile our people, and then send their documents to the various embassies we'll be working with. Also, the opportunity for, if you're an entrepreneur in Ghana or any part of the continent and you're interested in selling your brand to attract investment and also attract an open market in the diaspora, we'll be opening up for them to also register. We're also doing something very important. I'm happy to announce this first hand at Pan-African TV. We'll be having a press corps, which will be a stakeholder platform for media practitioners across the continent to begin to have a dialogue on how we can take advantage of the diaspora. So this is going to be virtual, where we'll begin to have cross-sectional dialogues with media practitioners on the continent. We'll be having our first meeting either in the last week of May. We'll announce it right here for the first time as well.
Definitely. That's why you need to watch Pan-African television.
Exactly. In May or early June. So we'll be having a media summit here in Accra, where we'll be inviting a number of media houses for us to begin to have a dialogue on how can we take advantage of this booming connection between the African diaspora and the continent. So these are some of the things that are going to be happening. So if you are listening to me now and you want to take advantage of pushing your products to Europe or to America, it's an opportunity to join this bandwagon of the Black History Festivals, and you will not regret it.
He says you will not regret it. I get those are your final words, or you have any other things?
Yes.
And I mean, how can people reach you if they want to be a part of this, your brilliant initiative?
Yeah, we are on we are online. You could go to www.blackhistoryfestivals.com with an S, blackhistoryfestivals.com, or you could call my personal or my official number on 050-956-9607. 050-956-9607. You could call me and then we'll take you through the process. Or basically just log on to the website. There's a portal for you to register. That portal will be open officially on the 1st of April so that you could register and get in touch with us. Our office is also located in Kokomlimli at the 5 Abele Road, opposite the movie house in the heart of Kokomlimli. You could visit us and we'll get all the help you need.
Beautiful. You can visit them, and you can also check out their website at www.blackhistoryfestivals.com. You say it's going to be open on the 1st of April for people to be able to, log on, register, and participate as well. So we've been in conversation with Michael Selassie Esuo.
Stephen
Selassie Esuo. Thanks for the correction. And we've been talking about the Black History Festivals. He is the coordinator of the Black History Festivals. And you've got all the details and all the information that you need to know about the Black History Festival. This has been the Youth Empowerment Television Show right here on Pan-African Television. My name is Makiza Mishling Latif. I want to say thank you for making time to watch the Youth Empowerment TV show today. I've been sitting in for your regular host, Richmond Amofa Sapon. Do enjoy the rest of our programs.